Man, let me call Samsung. Samsung! Samsung! Let me speak to Coco. Hey, Coco! Why are you doing this to us? Us Galaxy Note users, you know what I'm talking about. Forcing us into the Z Fold 3 madness. This thing looks beautiful though. Hold up, player. Y'all gotta cut it out. You wrong. You so wrong. I can't believe that I'm gonna even fix my mouth or my lips to even say this. As a Samsung diehard Galaxy Note user, once a Note user, always a Note user, the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold is, whoo! What up, YouTube? Yo, it is weeks later with the Samsung Z Fold 3, and I got a lot to talk about, you guys. Yes, I am a Samsung Galaxy Note user, and we will address in this video where this Z Fold 3 stands in the effort of replacing the Samsung Galaxy Note. But before we get into that, let's get into the cons of this, the review. This is a weeks later review. This is all user experience and realistic data that you can use to make a more informed tech purchase decision. So if you haven't joined the Unplugged family, you will eventually in this video. Smash that subscribe button later on, I guess. Go ahead and watch it and make sure you like what's around here and so forth. My name is CJ, this is CJ Unplugged. Let's get into it. My cons with the Galaxy Z Fold 3. Number one, not every app is optimized for this foldable device. Even if you go into labs and you make it enlarge, let me show you. So, I have an app that I use a lot that I rely on, and it's called YouTube Studio. But if I try to open it on the smaller screen, I get this message that says some apps don't support resizing while running. These apps will restart if you open them on the cover screen after using them on the main screen. So unfortunate. I might just want to take a quick peek at my analytics or reply to a comment quickly on the front display. But since I've used Labs to make that app fit on the bigger display, I'm unable to switch it to that one. Now, some other apps work just fine with it. Like, let's see, can we get Instagram to open up? Because I've used Labs on Instagram. Instagram is fine. So that's my thing. Not every single app plays well with the dual display foldable device. It's definitely a con. But this device is ahead of its time, so it's somewhat understandable, but it kind of takes away from the experience that we could have or we will have in the future. Con number two, let me get into it. Let me unfold this thing and let me just show. This display is not as good as a traditional glass display. Now granted, it's a part of it being folding glass and them needing to add a material on top of that folding glass for protection. Well, that material is reflective as all air. Look at this. Look, I know you see all these reflections, you see the light, you know what I mean? In typical use, day to day, I normally don't notice this, so it's not the worst thing, but you know, you always, if you got lights around and things like that, as you can see, it picks it up, and it picks it up a lot, especially in the dark sections, like when there's black and things on the display. So that part, another con for me, is not the deal breaker, because as I said, in everyday use, like if I was to pull up IG right now, you know what I'm saying? Who is that? Who that player? Oh, Manny Ortiz. Man, look at Manny Ortiz. I don't know what you got out there, player. Hey, man, let me keep on scrolling. As I said, in everyday use, like right now I'm looking at it, I'll be on IG. I'm engaged in what I'm watching and what I'm experiencing. I'm not thrown off at all. But there are some times where you see the reflections. I just gotta be honest. Gotta keep it a buck, y'all. Now, my third con is the battery in this Z Fold 3 is on the slim side. Battery is subjective, but let's be honest, this device, especially when you first get it, is extremely tempting to use. You're gonna wanna open it. I use it with my S Pen. Hold on, play. Let me get it right, because this is how I really be using it. I'm over here on my S Pen. Is that a scratch? Oh, that was a little lint hair or something. You know what I'm saying? I had to make sure, you know, I'm enticed. I'm enjoying it. You're gonna use it more than you probably would, because this is something new and dope, and it's a fun, and you're gonna kill the battery, okay? My fourth con, and I brought this up, and I'm gonna keep bringing it up until Samsung gives us a reliable answer for this. No proper S Pen storage. And the best way they can fix it in future models is to make it fit inside of the Z Fold. This needs to fit or be carried, magnet, I don't know, something, Samsung, that's better than what I have right here, because it's not convenient to carry this with this, and that case you guys put out, we won't cut the footage. Nah. Okay, that's enough. Don't need to see it anymore. And my fifth and final con that I'm gonna just bring up right now, I'm gonna be honest, carrying this thing around is a task. It's thick, it's heavy. It's not your average everyday carry smartphone. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a tablet that folds. It's next level, it's something new, it's something innovative, and we have to adjust the way that we carry things. So a player went out and grabbed, hold on one second. I got a crossbody bag, player. You know what I'm saying? AKA, I guess the man purse or whatever you want to call it. Listen here, player, don't judge. Don't judge. Now I have a more masculine pouch that's gonna come in that actually just has the little Cabernet clip or whatever, the clip. You know, the little clip, like if you was climbing ropes and stuff. I got one of those, so it's gonna be a nice leather bag that I'll be able to put this in, a little pouch or something, and then just clip it to the belt loop on my jeans. And then that's gonna be the more masculine, dope look. I'll show that off once I get it. Actually, it comes tomorrow, so I'll probably just cut some B-roll into this video. But this right here, the whatever you wanna call it, you know what I'm saying, player? I'll call it a crossbody bag, because this is how I rock it. Listen here, player, I ain't rocking it. And I ain't rocking it like a fanny pack. I'm not really rocking it too purse-like, you know what I'm saying? Got this nice buckle, you know what I mean? It's by Coach, you know, a little bougie. Got it at the outlet, though. Player know how to save money. We ain't get it for the full price. We paid a nice, pretty discount. But I can fit my fold and my iPhone. Got a nice little premium clip right there. It's premium leather. I can even put my S Pen in here. Bam! And it's swagging, you know what I mean? Because you gotta think about it, you know what I mean? You gotta know what the swag is and the way they roll, you know what I mean? These is kinda in. Stop looking at me like that. I'm still from South Central, all right? Don't play with a player. Hold up, let me get my fold out. My purse, hold on. I'm trolling, y'all. But yeah, crossbody bag, I grabbed this from Coach. You know what I mean? You know, if you're gonna swag it out, you gotta swag, you gotta have the nice, you know what I mean? I ain't got that high-end designer bag, but I got you know, we did it on the budget. All right, enough of those cons. Let's get into the ish. Cameras. I'm gonna start off with the cameras. I wanna talk about these cameras because I made some comments in the past, but it's time to address it after using it. I'm gonna be honest, you guys. If you have good lighting, like the last video where I had the S21 Ultra versus this, and I put the cameras side by side, and I was looking, and I was in great lighting like this, honestly, it was actually very comparable and not far apart. They performed really well in really good lighting. As I said in the past, my problem was in low light situations. Like when I was out there at IKEA, I keep bringing that up, man, because that was the one time I used it at night, and that front facing camera didn't do so well. The rear did all right. It's just low light situations where I feel like the camera could be improved. Now granted, no, you do not buy a Samsung Galaxy Z Fold for cameras. I agree and disagree, because if this was my main device, the only device I'm gonna carry around, if I wasn't CJ Unplugged, who carries an Apple phone and an Android phone at all times, and I had to carry this bigger device, I don't wanna carry anything else to, you know, make up for that lack of camera and low light and all that stuff. I just want to be able to whip out my phone and do it and all that. You get what I'm saying. The cameras are actually really good on the Z Fold 3. They're better than what I anticipated or thought. They're just not as good as the S21 Ultras. Go to the next thing. Let's talk about display. Now, I love every bit of this large display. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If you get a Z Fold 3 and you fall in love with this display size, it's gonna be hard going back to regular smartphones. When I pull out my iPhone 12 mini, I'll be squinting. Hold on, as a matter of fact, let me see something. What's on this thing? What that say? Instagram, oh, okay. Yeah, it feels that way, kinda. All jokes aside, in all seriousness, this display, yeah, some players have a problem with the way I say display. Bruh, it's the way my mouth and my teeth line up, you get the extra, I can't help it, all right? It's called sibilance, relax. This display, I just gotta make a couple people mad, you know what I mean? They wanna poke at me, I'm a poke back player. Yeah, don't come for me. It's phenomenal, this sizing is great. I enjoy it. Me personally, I'm not bothered by the front display sizing. The only issue I have with this front display is it doesn't accept my S Pen. Samsung. Outside of that, I could get along with that front display as is, but For the people, everyone wants this to become wider. That means this phone gets bigger. That means this phone gets thicker. Maybe it fits an S Pen at that point. I might not be opposed to that. But over this time of me using it, I have 100,000% enjoyed scrolling my social medias on this larger display, consuming YouTube videos on this larger display, just doing my everyday tasks on this larger display. It has me excited for the future, and it also has me just excited to have this size of a display and to be able to use it for doing those types of things. It changes the experience of it completely. But I will be honest, having a display at this size comes at a price, and I'm not just talking about the $1,800 price tag. The price is in the design. This is cutting edge technology. This is the first of many for the future of smartphones. You're gonna deal with the first iteration caveats. This thing is thick, heavy, and not the most convenient thing to carry around, but nevertheless, this design is top level. It's cutting edge. It is, man, the creme de la creme of what's out right now in foldable devices. Very durable, very well made. This hinge, you feel it. And for the people who cringe at this, I'm sorry, but that's so fulfilling to me. That also speaks to the durability of this device. Now, it doesn't have the dust protection that we need and shall see hopefully in the future design improvements, but I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully this thing can get lighter, thinner, and more convenient to carry, but it's a foldable device and it comes at a price. And I will continue to carry this thing everywhere in my man bag, purse, whatever. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. All right, I'm trolling. All right, next thing I want to talk about is battery life, the most subjective and controversial thing that anybody can talk about on a smartphone, as battery life is only dependent upon you and how you use your device. But as I said in the past, this device is very addictive. You end up opening it to check everything. This is a big display and a front display, and they both are running 120 hertz refresh rates. Yes, the battery could be bigger, better, and hopefully it will be in the future iterations of the Z Fold, but let's just take a moment and appreciate this tech and where it has come thus far. And yeah, you just gotta deal with the battery at that point. Now, we gotta go here. Is the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 a Note replacement? As a Galaxy Note user, diehard over these years, has this Z Fold 3 pulled me away from the Samsung Galaxy Note? Man, let me say something. Let me start here. I've seen in my comment section a ton of Galaxy Note users switching to the Galaxy Z Fold 3 and saying that they could never go back to anything. Like, literally, it's like they forgot about Note who to these people. I'm going off their comments. They're telling me that they can't go back to a regular phone, that they love this phone, that they are cheating on the Note with the Z Fold 3. I've also seen other Galaxy Note users who are stubborn. They're getting a Note 20 Ultra from the Note 10 Plus just to keep a Note around. Or they're waiting and holding back for that said rumor Note 22 or whatever it's gonna be called that's supposed to come next year, possibly. I don't know. There's no S Pen storage. There's no S Pen support on the front display. But the more and more that I use this Z Fold 3, the more and more that I love it, and I am cheating on my Samsung Galaxy Note for the Z Fold 3. Yes, for many users, Galaxy Note users, this can be a Samsung Galaxy Note replacement. And for some, it just won't cut it because you just want a phone. You don't want the foldable device, you don't want the added bulk and weight, you just want a phone that stores an S Pen. The Z Fold 3 can be a Note replacement, and on that note, I'm about to end this video real quick before the Galaxy Note people come and hang me and try to kill me. I'm sorry, y'all. Woo! And I'm coming back at your door. Hit that subscribe button, join the Unplugged family with more dope tech, Galaxy Fold content, iPhone content, all of the smartphones, smartwatches, the goodness. You know what it is. Join the Unplugged family. My name is CJ. This is CJ Unplugged. Peace and love.
They say if you can't beat them, then you join them. That's no option. I don't join, I always beat them.
I can't believe that I'm gonna even fix my mouth or my lips to even say this. As a Samsung diehard Galaxy Note user, once a Note user, always a Note user, the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold is a Note replacement. Oh, I can't believe I said, why you do this to me, Coco? Coco, it didn't have to go this way. All we had to do was call the Note Fold or something. Why? Why must the Note die? I don't know. Man, run the clip, get to the video.
I was fake, you had to find me. Now I'm on beat skating like I'm grinding. L hit me, said it's all about the timing. If you want the vision, get to spinning. My mama told me trust in God, it's never limits. Now I'm on the scoreboard, running up the digits. I put in work, you know I'm up to get it. Early bird gets the worm and the Yankee fitted. Like whoa, bags under my eyes and you know. Won't complain, I'm tired, I'm on go. For that grip, 10 toes till they swole. For that grip, 10 toes till they swole. Remember those days, those L's, I couldn't sleep right now. I get paid, vacay, I'm staying B-side.